What is up, everybody? This is the TheARMusicGroup bringing you a very special gameplay today. However, it is not my own. My good friends OstrichandOxide let me borrow the gameplay to put on my channel. It is a commentary over some Halo gameplay on the new video game that's been announced for release in 2015, Halo 5. Just some speculations and other news in terms of what was released at E3. It is a bit old, but I just want to bring you guys some Halo 5 commentary. Or news, as you can say. If you like the video, drop a like on this video and visit their channel because they have some pretty awesome gameplays on their channel as well. If you don't like Call of Duty as much and you're more into Halo, their channel is definitely the one for you because they're more of a Halo walkthrough channel. I hope you guys enjoy a video. Subscribe to their channel for really helping me out here. And more gameplay will be coming in the future. Enjoy!
What is up, guys? Oxide here, and welcome back. Guys, what a day it has been. This is probably the best day for video gamers. That is right, press conference day for E3. We've got a ton of stuff to cover today, and I'm just going to start at the beginning with the best thing that we've had for a really long time. Halo 5 reveal, that's right. I can't say that I was completely expecting that, considering that it's been less than a year since Halo 4 was revealed. But considering that you guys are watching some Halo CE anniversary gameplay and not some Halo 4 gameplay, I think it's pretty self-explanatory that people are pretty much done with Halo 4 and want to put that behind them. And it was the same thing with the Reach. But let's jump right into it, guys. That trailer was awesome. Almost nobody knew it was going to be a Halo reveal, and it was sweet. What with the random desert and just the fact that it's been such a short time since Halo 5 came out. First off, let's just start off with what was actually in the trailer. If you haven't seen it, I recommend you go watch it now, because it was pretty sweet, trust me. And I'm not one of those guys that's gonna re-upload those trailers. I did that with Destiny, but that was an analysis. This is different. I wanted to have you guys have like an interesting gameplay to watch. This is a pretty sweet gameplay, mind you, with a whole bunch of jetpacking and everything. What are the good / bad aspects of Halo Reach? So it starts off with Master Chief walking around in a desert. We don't know where it is. I'll get to that soon. And then soon he's just walking along, and all of a sudden the floor just disintegrates right before him, and some giant robot type thing flies out of it. And then we see Master Chief holding what seems to be an AI chip. All you Halo nerds and people that have just played Halo 4 at all will probably think that it's Cortana's chip. And that, guys, is what I think Halo 5 is going to be all about. For those of you guys that know a little bit about the Halo lore, a lot of people were hoping that there was going to be precursors involved, but I think it's just too complicated of a topic just for the public to know. So I don't think that's going to be the case. I think it's going to focus on Master Chief trying to find Cortana, because chances are she's probably still alive, you know, I mean, because Cortana is part of like that whole classic Halo experience, am I right? So, what I've heard and what I think makes sense is that I think his quest is going to take him to the Ark. That's right, the Ark that was partially destroyed in the events of Halo 3. I think you can tell it's just by the fact that it's a desert environment to start out with. And in the background you see a whole bunch of the spires that are really similar to those of the Ark. Not to mention that the stars in the background also are kind of reminiscent of the stars in Halo 3 and that mission, the Ark, which by the way was by far my favorite Halo mission of all time. But let's get to the beast in the room. What was that giant robot, guys? What I think is that it's a Forerunner War Sphinx. That's right, one of those giant mechs that the Forerunners were in control of. I think there might be one of the Didacts inside it. That's what I've heard on the forums. That's what I think so myself also. Or perhaps, you know, it's a precursor. You know, that's a possibility, but at this point I'm doubting it. As I said, that is a bit of complicated material for the general public, and 343 does risk alienating or just confusing the general Halo player if they do that. But there are some ways, because I would really like having precursors in Halo 5. There are some ways that they could introduce them without confusion. They could include some terminals. That would be nice. I think they probably will. And they could just have like Halsey or Cortana just explaining to them, talking about the precursors. And the other way that we could have the precursors is just if we saw a comeback of the Flood. I think at the time that Halo Reach was released, people were really happy not to have the Flood, but I think we're starting to realize that the Flood was pretty intrinsic to the Halo experience. People really actually enjoyed it, and when I go back and play like Halo 3, I mean, it's not really that bad. The Flood was it was really cool, just like just in the way that they just existed, you know. I mean, it's the like video game horror genre is just awesome. So you guys know that. You guys have played Dead Space, and that's one thing I would like in Halo 5 if they do have a Return of the Flood, that they make them super scary, you know. Like in Halo 1, they were freaky, you know. Even if you go back and play it, just the way that they are and just the ambience of the levels and stuff is just scares the crap out of you. As for other aspects of the trailer, guys, stop freaking out. The cloak was just for the suspense of the trailer. They didn't want people knowing it was a Halo trailer straight away. But that could have some information as to the events of Halo 5. You can see in the trailer that Master Chief's armor is pretty damaged, and that might be because he's gone rogue from the UNSC. Because I doubt that they would allow him just to run around and destroy armor and stuff, you know. And that also ties into the fact that at the end of Spartan Ops, Dr. Halsey says that she wants revenge, and maybe Master Chief is in it too, because you know he's gonna want Cortana back, and perhaps the UNSC isn't gonna let him go on that quest, you know, because apparently Master Chief's illegal, you know, because he was abducted as a freaking child. And the last thing on the Halo topic is that Halo 5 is going to run at 60 frames per second, which is really good. I don't know if you guys have played Call of Duty. I hate to bring up the topic, you know, but it runs super smooth, and it's definitely going to be a super good thing for Halo 5. It's just way more immersive at 60 FPS. Next up is Destiny. There's a trailer that just came out just a couple minutes ago, at the time of recording this, of some game. That's right, I just got betrayed by my teammate with grenades. Anyways, back to the topic. Destiny just came out. They released a trailer with all gameplay, all in-game footage, and it looks really sweet. The graphics are really nice for an open-world game, obviously. And even just in general, the graphics just look fantastic. From what I've seen, I don't know, I just saw a whole bunch of interactions with the aliens, you know. They seem to be pretty cool. There's nothing really so far that we can go off of, but I'm thinking from what we've seen that there's going to be some sort of third-person feature in Destiny. I'm not sure if this was its theater mode, but it seemed to be a whole bunch of over-the-shoulder stuff. I think we got like one shot of the first person, so it is first person for sure, but I think there might be some sort of third-person feature in it. And the Warlock seems to be super powerful. That's something that I saw. We didn't really see anything else like the Hunter or the Titan. We just saw the Warlock just blow some stuff up with you know, little bolts of electricity. But other than that, guys, the press conference day of E3 seems to be wrapping up, unless you count Nintendo, who doesn't even have a next-gen console, so, you know, nobody really cares about that. But here's some stuff that I found interesting about E3 so far. Mirror's Edge 2 has been announced, which is awesome. I'm sure Ostrich is going to be super psyched about that. You'll be sure to see some content from him when it comes out. Next up is Metal Gear Solid 5, which is open world now, which is pretty sweet. The graphics just look fantastic on that map, and it's pretty stealthy, and it looks pretty cool, you know. And then there's Rise, a game from Crysis, which looks pretty good, super gory. The gameplay demo was kind of scripted, but you know, it still seemed pretty cool. It's super epic, that's for sure. Super violent, you know, super intense. I think that's kind of a niche title though. Then Titanfall, which is coming from Respawn Entertainment. That's the producer of COD 4. They were kind of the original Infinity Ward, so that should be really good probably. It looked really cool, futuristic, you know. Lots of fast-paced action, you know, it kind of seemed like a futuristic version of COD. Other than that, there's Quantum Break, which is an Xbox exclusive. There wasn't very much shown, so we don't really know very much what it's going to be like. It seemed kind of fringy, if you guys have seen that TV soap, Fringe. And this one I'm super psyched about. Star Wars Battlefront 3 is coming out, made by DICE. So excited for that. When I saw that trailer, I just flipped out. It was just awesome. I can't wait to see that. That's like my childhood right there. And then also Battlefield 4, there was some gameplay, but that's nothing really new. Forza Motorsport 5, I'm not so much of a racing game, so I don't know too much about that. Graphics look good, that's for sure. Dead Rising 3 came out, another zombie game. The Witcher 3, which kind of Skyrim-y. I know that's kind of a niche title, but people are really into it, that's for sure. It's really cool for RPG, I know that. And then the last thing I want to talk about is just that there's no more Microsoft points, which is awesome because those things are useless. This system is just totally unnecessary and it's really confusing and nobody likes it. But guys, that's E3 so far, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to drop a like and hit subscribe if you like my videos, and I will see you guys next time.